Welcome. Today we are going to discuss about the cybersecurity topics, Metasploit Framework and Zero Trust Architecture with our slides. Hello everyone, we are so glad to speak about this topic today. Myself Rajat Nepal along with my friends Saroj Thagunna, Ayush Bhusal and Abhishek Acharya are here to discuss about this topic today. So without any further delay, I would like to talk about the topic Metasploit Framework and Zero Trust Architecture. Metasploit framework components. The Metasploit framework is considered as one of the cutting-edge tools in doing cybersecurity or penetration testing. It serves as a framework for conducting attacks, vulnerabilities assessments, and security evaluations. The Metasploit framework has the following main components: exploitation. Exploit models that are standard scripts developed to take advantages of vulnerabilities within a system. Ransomware is a widget through which an intruder leverages a discovered vulnerability to take over or alter the operations of a specific machine. Encryption. Modifying tools which are aimed at payloads in order to penetrate the protective barriers. Auxiliary components are those do not necessarily possess or exploit security vulnerabilities in order to scan or listen for or post extract information. This encompasses different actions taken and support provided, preserve ownership and additional information or compromise the system are successfully attacking it. It's possible to figure out such aspects and tracking features and limit the effectiveness of real attacks against systems. Now I would like to call Ayush Bhusal for discussing about the tools that Metasploit provides.
Hello, it's me, Aish Busal. So, Metasploit basically is a computer security project that provides data about security vulnerabilities and assists penetration testing. So, talking about the tools that Metasploit provides, the first one is routing module. It's also called as MSF console. It is the main user interface for Metasploit, from which users can load payloads, exploits, and more. Okay, MSF Venom. It is a handy and powerful tool that resembles both MSF payload and MSF encode. It can also hence produce payloads and also encoders. Meterpreter, a smart and stealthy payload used after the main payload delivery. It also supports functions such as executing commands remotely, accessing file systems, and interacting with processes. The other is Armitage, graphical user interface for Metasploit that facilitates better than collaboration in the course of penetration testing by visually presenting targets and available track paths. Okay, so talking about zero trust architecture, basically it is a fundamentally it is fundamentally different from traditional security practices, which assume a perimeter of sorts exist. So zero trust simply doesn't trust any doesn't trust any entity internally or externally by default. Instead, resource access must be continuously authenticated and authorized through previous slide, please. Okay, sorry about that. Authorized through extreme measures such as strict user identities, least privilege, and microsegmentation. The key principles of zero trust include the first one is verify explicitly, the second one is least privilege, the other is assume breach, and the last one is microsegmentation. So for now, moving on, I'd like to call my friend Saroj Thaguna to move on the topic.
So, in other words, we can say that ZTA covers the second thing that terrorists cannot operate safely within the company firewall, and zero trust architecture covers each employee on the basis of like never trust but always verify, which means that before logging into the system always verifies if the person is authorized with the access or no. So the traditional perimeter security guarantees of infrastructure creation and control are no longer adequate, as zero trust architecture is an up-to-date approach which resilience the cyber and is not addressing incomplete security in depth issues only, but It also works on the motto which says that never trust but always verify. So allowing for the threats from the network perimeter as well as from the internal network. So here are some of the key strengths of zero trust architecture. First one is stronger protection against insider threat. So in this, so we know that when a company established, it has some, it has employees like who are egoistic, like who's always depends upon their, who is always focusing on their own benefits. So for the sake of like their own good deeds, they always stake their company's reputation at a stake. So uh, this is one of the most essential part in the security system. So always try to find out that who the insider threats are. And the second one is least privileged access. So it is the limited access to the user. Like for certain user, it only has access to the system. The third one is micro segmentation and reduced lateral movement. So the system of security is divided into fragments which reduce the lateral movement of the system. So another one is continuous verification. So when you enter in this, when you enter into the system, it always verifies. Like it never, it always says like when we try to log in, it always verifies our identity. So this another one is enhanced cloud and remote work security. So the this zero network architecture provides remote work security. Like at home we can set up like firewalls and other servers for our security. And the last one is improved data security. It provides the security with enhanced data uses. So some of the importance of zero trust architecture are given below. A regular access and monitor user and device behavior to identify anomalies. So when we are using the system, we have to always regularly monitor the um, vulnerability in the system, which says that what are we lacking into the system and what can it be done to prevent the security loss into the system. So second one, it provides the prices which is contextual to user access that runs the speed of modern business while protecting from malware and other cyber attacks. And the third one, deciding whether someone should be given access to the data and service. So this is the main part of the system. Like zero trust architecture faces that uh, like not all the people are getting access to the system. So it only specifies the people or employees who are getting access into the system. So to tell more about the zero trust architecture, I would like to call my friend Abhishek.
Hello, it's me Abhishek. So I would like to explain the security problem addressed by zero trust architecture. So segmentation limits movements, making it harder for attackers to exploit vulnerabilities. Zero trust architecture can be a complex to implement, and granular access controls prevent unauthorized transfers of sensitive information. And the monitors user behavior and restrict access based on rules to minimize risks. And in the next slide, please. And in the conclusion, essentials for identifying vulnerabilities and testing defenses, comprehensive toolset for security professionals are the summary of Metasploit role, whereas the importance of continuous learning and adaptation in cybersecurity and Metasploit as a key resource for effective security practice are the final thoughts of the zero trust architectures. Thank you.